Welcome back, guys. It has been a few crazy weeks. In fact, we were supposed to be uploading some videos. One is a car show, the other one was a car meet from Damai. Unfortunately, personal things got in the way and got quite busy, and there were some mishaps on the way, especially with the Lexus. Now, there are some good news is that the Lexus is fine, although yesterday I curbed the car a little bit, so I'll show you the damage once we're heading to the destination we're heading today. Oh yes, today is Sunday, finally another Sunday. Well, we're going past the bridge. You can see it's pretty cloudy today. Hopefully we don't expect a rain, but it's a pretty nice day actually to hang out. After all, here it's always been very hot in Southeast Asia, so I think a little bit of sun and a bit of clouds will be just nice. Now there are a lot of constructions going on in the entire city with the new public transport coming up. So we're just going to drive carefully. After all, that part of that actually contributed to the damage it gave to the Lexus. But anyway, part of it is also maybe my fault for carelessness. Well, the Lexus not long ago hit over 30,000 kilometer. Car's working great, it's a good car, bulletproof car. Very proud of it. I mean, my friend's dad who helped me import this car, he really knocked this one out of the park. He just tell me, you buy this car, you won't go wrong, and it's a bulletproof car. And yeah, the car is great, even though we have the certain mishaps, which I'll explain later at the petrol station. I love this car. And aircon, it's so cold. And one of the things I got a little bit annoyed with Lexus is that, I kind of miss this analog clock. The new Lexuses now, they have it in the screen. I find this, I know maybe to some people it's a bit old-fashioned, but I always find this very classy, very unique. And yeah, I thought this is a special mark for Lexus actually. But anyway, hopefully Lexus, they'll still keep making cool cars. I mean, I've always been a fan of Toyota and the brand for their reliability, practicality, and even their designs actually. They're done very well actually, the designs. I mean, kind of look forward with the next car we're going to have next year. Now, the next car we're going to talk about it maybe another time. But anyway, I'm very looking forward to share with you guys. Now, we just got a full tank of petrol and we're at the back of the petrol station here, and then there's a KFC drive-thru here at the back, so it makes it very convenient. This is why I like the location. It's huge and it's plenty of parking and it's nice for cars like this. Now, let's talk about that Lexus. Now, the Lexus has gone through quite a beating the last few weeks, but it's nothing major, but sometimes it just hurts a little bit. Now, the main thing are the two tires. Now, it just all happens to be on the right side. Now, the first thing is the rear tires. I was driving through near a construction site. It was just a normal road, but because they're working very near the road, and then I hit and punctured the tires. And you might think it's a nail or a screw, but it turns out to be a key. So everyone's been asking me, how did the key go in there? Good question. Well, it definitely punctured the car. But a good friend of mine managed to patch it up, and this tire is good to go. It's fine, totally fine. Now, the one at the back here, now this one was pretty serious. I was driving back from Damai from a car meet, and then I just went through a tiny pothole I couldn't see at night. It was so dark. Maybe I'll show you a quick clip on that. And then it punctured the side of the tires here, and it was quite troublesome because we couldn't find any more Michelin Pilot PS4s, so we got the new 5s. So apparently this is not the lucky week, because actually this is the second time the car actually got a tire puncture. So the first time was through near a construction site at the rear tire, and this time is the front right, and the tire is totally flat. So at the moment, what I can do is to wait for the tow truck. Well, this makes an interesting episode. At least the Lexus has been driven finally, and it's involved more outing. So now they're lifting it. It's pretty dark, so I'm not too sure what you guys can see really. But basically, they are going to pull it all the way up on the trailer. Wow, this thing is amazing. Okay, she's up. And then yesterday, this was yesterday's my friend's wedding. So this one I actually curbed the car. So here, so we're going to change. We'll have to redo the fiber here. Thankfully, this is fiber, and then we're just going to rewrap. And but yeah, the car is working fine. Mechanically, it's fine. It's safe. Everything. Ah, here's my friend Norman. He's over there. He has arrived, and then we are going to go together to meet up. Well, I mean, it's always been a this car has been a great companion. I'm definitely keeping it. You know, it is a thirsty car. It drinks a 3.5 liter V6, but it drives amazing. Great engine. Love this car. You know, I'm just going to keep it. Now let's join my friend Norman. Let's greet him, and then we should be on our way. Just hope. Well, let's hope it doesn't rain. Look at what he has here. The cute Spider-Man. It's really fresh. Now, a lot of people will be asking what am I getting for my next car. One of them was a Supra. One of the guesses was a Supra. Good guess, but we'll see how it goes. But this is definitely one of the contenders. Okay, we're off. We're ready. Alright, Norman will be following me, behind me. And I think we should be there in around 10 minutes. It's not far from here. Anyway, get catching up with good old friends. It's been actually quite a while. Okie doke, the weekend is definitely on. You guys might remember this bridge. This is where last time we gathered for lunch, headed up to Bus for the seafood and had our photo shoots. That was on the National Day on 31st of August, which is awesome. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. This is the one. It's a huge warehouse. I'm seeing a lot of cars. And we are going to turn in. Alright, I do see some of the cars I had taken photos of before. Wow. I think we're just gonna park here. Okay, we're parked. Was a little concerned on the pillars here, but you know, everything's fine. I'm just gonna get my other camera, and then we're just gonna see what they have today. Okay, here we are. Let's go. Well, I'm not sure how much you can hear me, but we are in, and they gave me this media card because I have my camera. So these are all the cars they have here. Oh, this is a guy called Vernon, his Supra. And yeah, quite a few, the GTR and my bro's Chaser. So clean, his car. Alright. Lots of Supras, classic Supra, the modern Supra. Wow, they actually have the S. Look at that. Wow. And then the Subarus. Wow, I like the rims on this one. Oh. That's nuts. No, the good, there are not a lot of people here today, but either way, it makes it easier for us to film, I suppose. RX-8. I mean, this might be an old car, but it still looks great over all the years. Wow. That's making up a lot of noise. Now this is my bro Supra. Look at that, all kept in nice, white, clean condition. One thing I like about his style is that he always keep it as simple as possible, but just keep it clean, well maintained. And I like the board here, ignition model. He has the same exhaust as I do, Kakimoto. Not a very heard of a lot brand for me, that's for sure. but it does sound good for my Lexus and this car as well. White rims as well. Now we're coming to the two cars that is definitely more in my territory. So Porsche 718 Cayman, good car. Actually, in fact, this was one of the cars I wanted before the Lexus, but just somehow it never came to it. Now this is the one which I was very interested in, but unfortunately to import one, and plus the government duty is pretty expensive. At the time, it was around 400k, which is a bit crazy for a car like this. And it's churning out, it's churning out 400 horsepower. That's why they call it the 400Z. So, but good car, good looking, very good looking. And now the price apparently have dropped. I'm not too sure how much is it. I'm guessing about 350 or less. You can get one now, depending on the mileage and condition. But it is a beautiful car. I mean, the Fair Lady has always been a favorite since, we watched Tokyo Drift, and whether it's 350Z, 370Z, or even like this one. I mean, this one's a V6 twin turbocharged. Oh, look at the exhaust of this thing. Wow. It's a gorgeous machine, this one. One of the things I find very interesting about this car is the petrol fuel cap. It's huge. Look at that. It's larger than my hand. Most of it is just like small, even smaller than my hand, some of them. Quite a lot of the stuff are brand new, I know. And then some parts are still from the old Z. But either way, I ain't complaining. I won't be surprised if this is a good car to drive. Basically, this car is a bargain because this car, you get it, is 400 horsepower. And another car that's similar in this category is a Lotus Emira. A brand new Lotus Emira costs about $1 million plus. And now in recons, they're looking around 700,000, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now they have some stock in hand already. And we're looking at mostly MPVs, Alphas, the new ones. Of course, the Harriers, Lexus, the older generation NX, and of course the new RX. This has been quite a popular car here, even though they're quite pricey. And I believe this is a C-Class coupe. Yeah, C180 coupe, that's what it says here. Pretty impressive, large warehouse, this area. I'm actually really curious how large the total land size of this place is. Because not just here, it's a long way, it's actually larger than I anticipated actually. It's a long way in, and then there's another section here. Now, the GR Yaris was one of the cars I did consider before, but unfortunately it was just over my budget and it's quite expensive. I mean, it's a nice little car. I mean, lots of good reviews, good feedbacks on this car apparently. In fact, I believe Mr. Christian von Koenigsegg complimented this car. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it's his daily car. So it must be reliable, must be that great to drive. I mean, I don't know, I have never driven one before. And this one, I believe, is a manual. Yeah, it's a manual transmission as well. Very nice. I mean, the red is nice on this car though. It works well. There's a lot of loud music at the back there. So we'll just hang out around here. After all, most of the cars are here. Most of them are owner's car here for display. It's just right next to the main road and the industrial area here. I believe that's doing all the woods, everything, the timber. There are a lot of lorry stations, lorry factories, dealers at the end there. It's pretty windy as well. Okay, we're done with the shoots and we're going home. I think it's definitely about time to rain. It's getting darker. Now let's get in the Lexus. All right, let's go home. Anyway guys, thanks for watching again. I will try to bring more content to the channel. Next year's January and February, I think will be the bigger one, especially January. We got something really special. I believe I can make a few episodes from January itself. Now this is a surprise, but I think most of you are going to love it because I have never attempted to those events and what I plan to do in January ever. So be sure to subscribe. We'll be back, in the future. Hopefully you guys are able to enjoy the channel. If you have any suggestions, just pop in the comments. I'll be happy to hear them. Okay, now the rain's here.